Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. And I'm here to do another general collective reading. Thank you for joining me. I'm truly grateful. Hopefully you're going to have a beautiful day. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. Here in Ontario, Canada, it was Family Day. So hopefully you had a beautiful day yesterday if you live in Ontario. And I think it was a holiday in the States as well too. But I don't know which one. It's weird. I don't know. It was a bank holiday, I guess, for Canada and US. I don't know about the rest of the world, but hopefully you've all had a beautiful day. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. Let's see where we're going to go with this. I do know that some people are really, really angry right now. They get nasty. Whoever was nasty in my comment section, listen, I'm not mad at you, okay? I don't know why you're so mad. Why are you so mad? It's not good. It's not healthy. The other thing is if you know where I live, then why aren't you here? Yes, everybody. Somebody threatened me. They said they knew where I lived. I guess they're really mad. I guess I really stepped on some nerves or something. I don't know. It's the truth. The truth does that, right? So it is what it is. It's reported. It's seen. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I just wonder why you're so mad. You're not going to make me mad. You're not going to make me act out in any kind of way, okay? You're not that important, obviously. So, go sit down and heal. Hopefully you do. I know you're going through a rough time. It's going to get rougher. Save that energy. Trust and believe when I say it's going to get rougher. I don't lie. It's coming down the pike, and that's why you're acting out. I get it. I get it. I feel bad that it's come to this far. You shouldn't have. It is what it is. Anyway, I digress. Sorry about that. I just had to say it. Listen, it's not a wise move to go and threaten people online. It's not wise. Especially nowadays. Not wise. Where are we going with this, Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the highest white light? Where are we going with this message, please? Ooh, Treasure Island. I just heard no more. There's no truth. Somebody, these two keeps coming out. Somebody's sick and unstable. There's something unfair. They can't balance something. Out of whack, okay? It's disaster. Somebody's mask has been ripped right off. Somebody's not acting very wisely. It's a crime, corruption adds to a 5, or warlock. Divorce or separation. Somebody was banking on, they were thinking they were going to get money out of something, right? Someone's carrying a heavy load on their back. They're trying to keep their head above water. There's an investigation, though. Oh, dear. Yes. Discovery. There's light being shined on this. Duplicity. Somebody's greedy. Wearing a mask of greed and gold. Oh, that's never good. You know what I mean? Not very smart. They thought they had whatever. It could be more than one person. They thought they had this planned out so beautifully. And it could have went really well up until now. And then something went wrong. Unfinished business. They can't finish something. I was picking this up yesterday. Again, there's something that they need to close out a cycle, and they can't close it because they need something from you to do so. Oh dear. These are gold diggers and cloud chasers, but this is divine timing. He waited. That he gave them enough rope. Oh boy. They chose. This is their decision. Had nothing to do with you. This has changed, though. You're very fortunate. It's fated. Underlying energy. Yep. You remain flexible, but firm. It's like the high rises in Japan when there's an earthquake. They do sway. They have to sway. They're not rigid, because if they are rigid, they're gonna snap and just break. Okay, during an earthquake. So you have to give yourself some wiggle room, and that's what you did. 19, truth and clarity. You're going to be extremely happy if you're not already. This is illumination. Somebody's getting exposed. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Congratulations. 19. Yeah, they can't fix this. They can't mend this. 52. They can't move forward. They can't move forward with something. It's out of control. They don't want to take accountability, so they're at a stalemate right now. Not for very long, because they need to report something. They need to submit things to higher organizations, institutions. They have to report. They have to or else it's illegal. These are professionals involved as well. People are asking questions. What's going on? Why the holdup? They're losing it. Okay, they were not fair. This was not fair. This was illegal. 38 in reverse is 11 in reverse. Unbalanced, illegal. Somebody doppelganged you, impersonated you, wanting to wear your crown, maybe try to unalive you. Okay, wearing a mask of gold again and greed, acting as if they're pure. Okay, their hearts have been weighed, and they came up. They came up short. Yeah, it is what it is. 33 in reverse. They might be getting interrogated. They're not elevated. They don't want to ascend in life. They might be part of a secret society. Not all. I'm not saying secret societies are evil, but you have bad apples everywhere. Okay, the same with witches and warlocks and wizards. Not all are evil. I'm just saying you have bad apples. Okay. Somebody was pretending they were someone they were not. Okay, they're trying to. You avoided all chaos. You don't want chaos in your life. You don't want conflict. They don't want this conflict now. They can't handle it. They didn't believe in fate. Yep. They have no. They're losing faith. They're losing hope. This is not wish fulfillment. They're feeling ashamed of themselves. They should be. Sorry, I'm tapping the 17 in reverse. No spiritual protection. No. They have no faith. Devil energy. Something to do with messages. They're blocking messages. They're trying to control the flow of information. Somebody has addictions, obsessions, codependency issues. They're very toxic and they're very karmic, wanting power and control. They're in their ego, right? Somebody's got watching out for your. If you are online, not everybody is. It's only for those who are online in some sort of capacity. Every time you post something, somebody's watching and waiting to pounce, waiting to block it. Devil energy, okay? So they're bound to a contract or they're going to have to pay some taxes or something. Yeah, yang. It's conscious awareness. Somebody's taking action. Look at this. This is beautiful. I like this. You're manifesting. Congratulations. You have all the tools you need. They're very focused on you, by the way. They're getting their hands smacked. They got their hands burnt. Yang, this is a masculine principle. This could be you or somebody else. You're very balanced, by the way. This is somebody taking action. This is conscious awareness. You are always aware that this was not going to go anywhere. See, deep knowing. They had no idea that this wasn't going to pan out for them. They thought you didn't know. You knew. They don't want to take accountability. This is not going anywhere. They have no discipline, structure, or direction. They don't know what to do. They could have had their car repoed, got into a car accident. I don't know. Been stopped by the police. Feminine. They're trying to stop. You could be high priest or high priestess too. There's a lot of secrecy here. They're trying to block your intuition. I don't think so. Stop you from, if you're a reader, spiritualist, or somebody like that online. They're trying to stop you. It's a fail. It's an abject failure. You're highly intuitive. You have a lot of wisdom. You're very balanced between your masculine and your feminine energies and your dark and light energies. It's a deep knowing. You're very obedient to, yes, whoever wrote whatever about, negating obedience to God. If you're obedient to God, you have no problems. You have heavy duty protection. You want to float yourself, I know you aren't, but what am I? In front of God, go ahead. It's your problem, not mine. You're exchanging gifts. 27, there's an investigation. Something to do with maybe an inheritance or some sort of gifts. Somebody could have an STD or they claimed you had one. Somebody's looking into something. It is what it is. Somebody went overboard and now they're stuck and they're blaming you because they're stuck. They're blaming you because you're not towing the line. You're not doing what they predicted you would do. What they tried to direct you, force you into doing by, their little ploys, playing around in your life. It's not working. It is what it is. Truth be told in reverse. It's at 14. Yeah, this is somebody's sick or unstable. They could have said you were crazy and you're mentally you have addictions or something in order to make some sort of money or something like that. 9, there's an investigation. Treasure Island. So, truth be told, 14. Treasure Island, 9. They have the weight of the world on their shoulders. I just heard that. Drama starter. It's almost curtain time. They're creeping on you. They're watching you. They could have multiple people watching you. I do know they have each person would have multiple false profiles if you are online. but they could be watching you around your home. They could be watching your work. They could be watching. They're just creeping. They think they're smart. How am I going to get to them? How am I going to get to them? One of these people might be watching you and they actually like you. You know what I mean? Romantically. And somebody could be fucking jealous. I don't know. Plays where it belongs. Not that you care. I mean, they fucking got together with a group of people coming after you. Blackmail. So somebody's getting blackmailed. This card was in there. Yeah, this came out last week too. Somebody's getting blackmailed. Digging up dirt on you 2 years later. They're trying to dig up dirt. And that's why they're in your fucking energy online watching and creeping. Good luck with that one. So we have Truth Be Told 14, Treasure Island 9, and Drama Started. Go sit down and heal. Someone's bankrupt. They were trying to bankrupt you. Well, I think it's going to be them. Congratulations. And they're facing legal issues. I can't make this up. Court judges, immigration, and lawyers. I love this for you. You know? You didn't go out seeking this out, asking, begging for people to do this to you. But at the end of the day, I love how God works because he gives it right back to them. He warns them, don't do it, don't do it. Sorry, don't do it, don't do it. Somebody has an obsessive lover, like I said. Somebody might have a crush on you or something like that. And this person's freaking out. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. Yeah, they're looking you up. I told you. Researching you, studying you, getting info. You're zen. you're very zen. You're very at peace here. They can't bother you. It's all doing behind your back. You know what they're doing. Yeah, I just heard you can go fuck off. Yeah, you know they ain't shit. They're not bothering you. Yeah, you're the spiritual bait. That's why. They're trying to hook you up. Trying to bait you, right? You're not interested. Go away. Go away. And take your shit with you. I'm not interested. Go the fuck away. Truth Be Told 14, Treasure Island 9, Drama Started and Bankrupt. They get a lot of bills piling up. They thought they'd have this money or whatever this is, property or whatever, long before now. Life insurance, I don't know. Place where it belongs. It's different for everybody. Somebody's two-faced, okay? Double of life, cheater, backstabber. This could be somebody you're dealing with or somebody in their corner. So I'm really picking up. You have nothing to do with the last couple of stories. You're way out of it, okay? You probably blocked these people out of your life a while ago. This is what they're going through right now. Now they're busy partying instead of minding their own business. Instead of taking care of what they need to take care of. Striptease, gamble in Vegas. They took a big gamble. And now it's legal issues. Somebody could be a stripper in this situation. Place it where it belongs. Somebody's getting blackmailed by a stripper. That came out a while ago too. Depends on your story. Don't take it if you're not already aware of it, okay? Where are we going with this, please? Truth Be Told. Oh, two-faced in nightlife. What else can you tell us? Yeah, they're facing legalities. They're hammering it home. Lawyers, court paperwork. Lawyers are involved. Judges. It could be any kind of professionals are involved. I did a pre-read before this. There's a lot of people involved. And they burnt some bridges here, okay? Lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. There's going to be an apology. They're not wanting to apologize because then they're admitting fault. But, I mean, this institution, these people working for these institutions, but they don't have a choice right now. They don't. They're stuck. Arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. And somebody has a fucking cling-on, obsessive lover, and they're coming after you maybe. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. But this is one of your old exes involved in this. Everybody that's involved in this is somebody in your past. It's all old relationships, dead relationships. Why I say dead relationships is because even if they were still in your life, they don't give you anything. They take. They don't care one way or the other. You're only there for their convenience, what they can get. It's a one-way street. Clingy. Yeah, intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Huh? Place that where that belongs. Maybe somebody lied, said, I don't know. Somebody has the hots for you. Somebody did have intimacy with their. Somebody's wishful thinking that they have intimacy with you. Second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, or this is somebody you were dealing with in the past. People are gossiping right now. Sipping, gossiping, rumor, gossip, nosy. Somebody, it's time. Time is up, or somebody's getting some time. Delay, procrastination, too busy. Sorry, it's just all over the place. We'll get to it, though. It always starts off like this, a little bit slow. Okay, what deck do you want? Okay, you want this one. So we have Truth Be Told, 14. This was unfair. They have no scruples, I heard. Treasure Island, 9. Drama starter, bankrupt, and two-faced. Don't start nothing, don't be nothing, right? They can't get at some sort of money or property or something of value. They can't get at it because they fucked up. They really did. They thought they had it all planned out except for this one thing. And this is the big one. They didn't even think about it. Oh. I love how God works. I really do. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah. You're going to be happy. Victory, success, reward, recognition. It's been a battle. I guarantee that. WAR horse. You battled it out against these people. The people are going to be cheering you on. I love that for you. You could be out in the public eye, and or this could be on the news or in your community or even wider. Who knows? Overarching energy. Something's happening quick here. 6 of Swords. There's transition here. So there's change. But somebody could be traveling towards you or on the run. Place where it belongs. You could be traveling. Somebody else is traveling. They want to come meet you in calm waters, or Spirit definitely plucked you out of rough waters and brought you to calm waters to heal. You could be moving or traveling, but this is, whatever this is, you're going to a happier place. Pardon me. Bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Something to do with gathering some information. Could be divination. Somebody finally sees the real you. See how she's looking at this statue and this granite as if she's never seen this statue before. She's finally noticing the little nuances of this person. Whoever you were dealing with in the past really didn't know you. They're now seeing who you truly are, what you're made of. This is gathering some information, learning something about a payment, or it could be somebody that's younger than you, or this could be you. Learning lessons, teaching, learning, has something to do with that, and investing in yourself. Starting at the bottom, working your way up, learning things, right? Practical approach to life. Something to do with a payment. Somebody paid to unalive you. It's coming out in the open. For home, property, business, family, for love. Give me a break. Something's over. If it's not to pay to unalive you, this is over. This, whatever this is, okay? You are the Phoenix Rising. This is the end of whatever this is, okay? Overcoming, ending a cycle, beginning a new one. This is change. The truth is out. They have to face their... Yeah, this is ruin. They're trying to avoid a tower moment. They could have said that you're unalived. If they did, and they presented any kind of false unalived certificate, that's fine and dandy. They have to do your taxes a year later. They didn't think about that. Wow. And you're still alive and you got to do your taxes? Spaghetti-o. There's something going on here, okay? Yeah, they're trying to slow something down, delay something, but they need to take accountability for something. You avoided everything. They're trying to avoid everything. Maybe they're trying to pay for something. I don't know. We'll see where this is going. It seems like they're going around in circles, right? In a merry-go-round. Or a carousel, whatever you call it. These people could be professionals or, you know, decorated in life. You know, they have titles or something. It could be military, it could be police, place where it belongs, or this could be you. You're very down-to-earth, resourceful, dependable, reliable, mature, and very responsible. This is your rite of passage. You take things slow and steady, like, you know, you're not going to rush things. You're not going to make any efforts or mistakes. This could also be the mailman or mail woman, your postal worker. Something to do with a payment. They're grieving and regretting. There's a parting of ways. They need to take accountability. Somebody's being cut right off at the knees here. Destruction around this person. They're looking down at what they've lost, the 3 cups. Where's the other 2? Am I blind? 2020 when I looked up. So hindsight is 2020, right? This could have started in 2020. I only see 3 cups here. Where's the other 2? The hell? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Yeah, so what's left? They don't see what's left. They think it's just plain destruction. Something salvageable for themselves if they do the right thing. They didn't see it. They don't see it. They still don't see it possibly because I didn't see it. It took me a while to see it. Yep, it's financial ruin, spiritual jail. 5-5, get ready for a change. This is profound change. Expect the unexpected, right? Somebody could be far from home. There could be one. Yesterday, you know, I posted yesterday, and then there were none. You're going. Whoever was doing this, if this has anything to do with yesterday's reading, might not. Okay, just take it for whatever it is. But and then there was one, barely standing up. Okay. Somebody wanted to be placed on a pedestal so very badly. They thought that money or property or whatever this was would make them. You know what I mean? People would respect them. They would have the life that they wanted or something like that. And strut around and show off. In other words, be a phony. Yeah, people don't trust this person. They're on their own. So parting of ways. Okay, definitely parting of ways. People, they're not seeing eye to eye with others, or others are now seeing what's being done here. They're on their own. There's a lot of disharmony here. Because somebody lied. There's been no truth or clarity. There's been no communication. People are fleeing. They don't want to go down for this. I just heard. I'm not going down for this. I just heard that. I'm not going down for this. People aren't talking to them. Something to do with a boardroom. Shareholders, maybe. I don't know. Place it where it belongs. They're not talking to you. They blew their chances with you. Whatever they need, they can't get because they're no longer speaking to you. You've locked them out of your life, okay? They know they can't come back towards you. They know you know. They know that if they come back towards you, well, the jig's up. What's the point, right? They can't get what it is that they need from you. They can't. It's a stalemate. The longer that they wait, it could be government coming down, breathing down their necks. It could be police or authority, some institutions, somebody breathing down their necks. I just heard why. Yeah, steal money. They're not getting this money. They lied to steal this money. Your blessings here. They can't pay up. So that's somebody's ghosted you or ghosting them. I don't know, place where they're in their emotions. This is somebody I just heard. No money, no love. They're in their emotions. So this obsessive lover. I don't know who this is. They're in a relationship. They're trying to rope somebody in, maybe. And this person's materialistic. No money, no love. Somebody's in their emotions here. Your cup still is running over, overflowing here. You have emotional fulfillment and happiness. You're very happy. New beginnings. You're going to be blessed. Money or no money. You're happy no matter what, right? Yeah, your wishes are being granted. So 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's emotional fulfillment, but 1 cup, 9 cups is happily ever after. It is what it is. Whatever's coming towards you, you're going to be very, very happy about. Wherever they are, it's stormy weather, I guess, or, you know, the choppy waters. I don't know who this person is or these people are. It could be family, love, friends, business. Now that they're out of money, they want to come back towards you and say they love you, that you're their wish fulfillment. That's the other take I'm hearing. But there's an obsessive lover in the background as well, unless they're the obsessive lover. I don't know. Somebody wants back in. And they might have an obsessive lover that just, oh no, don't want. They're already threatened by you. Sorry. Where are you going with this? Nine of Cups, High Priestess. You could be a high priest or high priestess. Like I said, you're highly intuitive. You could be a healer, a seer, reader, spiritualist. I know there's been a lot of secrecy. Somebody is in love with you. You're their heart's desire, I just heard. And this is a secret here. But maybe you've never even spoken to this person. I don't know. They watch you online. You could be online doing this. Something like that. Ending a cycle to begin a new one doesn't have to be. You just know. You went with your gut. You ended it with somebody. You learned your lessons. You're very protected. This is victory coming towards you. Somebody could be traveling, secretly traveling or moving. Yeah, they want to reconcile. They're having nostalgic memories. You could have ended it with whomever this is in the past. In order to heal, I just heard. This could be children, siblings, or cousins, or a past life soulmate. You've ended it. It is what it is. You're getting your flowers now. Things are coming to a close. This cycle. You're now going to get your flowers. People see that you were innocent of whatever they said about you. You healed that inner childhood wounding. They tried to trigger it, and it's not going to work. Hey, what's his name? Toucan Tony. Somebody's name could be Tony. That cereal. I don't know. I can't remember. Fruit Loops, I think it is. Somebody's okay. Fruit Loops. Somebody could have thought, oh, I'm just gonna fuck around, do what I want to do. They'll always be there when I come back. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at the cups behind this person. Somebody always thought that you'd always be there, or maybe these people you were working with, I'll always be there for you, and it turns out they're not. Somebody's sitting on a bunch of regrets. What are you doing with this? Oh, yeah. You're stable and secure, male or female, place the genders where it belongs. You know your value. You know your worth. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You're a hard worker, okay? You make life look easy when it's not. It's just because you don't complain. You just get on with it, right? You know what you need to do. You take care of your responsibilities. This is somebody that knows their value. And they don't muck about. You're hardworking, abundant, and independent. Stable and secure. Or somebody's trying to give off that they are. Somebody stole some sort of money, a large amount of money. This could be family discord, or somebody's going to lose a lot. This could be an inheritance, secret spiritual or 3D, life insurance, something. These people are no longer backing up this person who spearheaded this. Or this is your ancestors kicking their ass, or theirs. Yeah, they collaborated with a whole bunch of people. Whoever collaborated with them is a contract or collaboration or a third party. It's all going down. They're losing everything. They're trying to build off of you, build off of whatever this is. They were planning, collaborating. It's not taking off. They got this far, and that's it. Yeah, they were getting paid generously to do something. Somebody was paying them, or they were getting paid to do something against you. This could be a contract for an inheritance, to take this inheritance. A lot of money was exchanged. Okay, a lot of hands were greased. They were prioritizing everybody but you. They were supposed to give out this money to you or something like that. It was supposed to be fair, a fair exchange. Somebody's looking into it though. They left you out all by yourself here, the hermit. But somebody's looking into it. This is an investment. Somebody's definitely looking into it. They underestimated you. Somebody found you either have proof or evidence, or somebody else has proof or evidence, okay? That they sicked a whole mob of people against you, or they're dealing with the mob, the organized crime. And they're being stopped here. They can't go any further. This is out of control. They don't want to take accountability. They can't overcome something. They can't move forward. They can't. And people are turning on them, maybe. It's people are getting impatient. I just heard it's like watching a plant grow. They're sitting there watching, trying to watch something grow. It's like watching, if you do play the markets, I did. And my broker said, don't get online, don't look at the numbers, because it's going to drive you fucking nuts. Because you're going to see you're losing money, you're going to go nuts. And then you're going to go back up again, you're going to lose again. Somebody's watching. There's something to do with money. They're watching the money go up and down, or they know where the money is. They can't touch it. People are turning on them. They underestimated you for sure. This is an investment. They were harvesting or planning to harvest. Somebody's looking back on something. Looking back, investigating who got this money? They gave out this money. Somebody received this money. They want to see if you received it or who received it. Because if it's in a bank account or a check was issued to you, was it cashed? Was it not cashed? Who cashed it? Wow. Okay, I get it. Could be property as well. Who's in the property? Yeah, this is seen through the illusions, breaking free. Somebody's peeping their game here. This is a non-binding contract. Somebody realized somebody fucked around. They don't want to be associated with this. Yeah, they were trying. Could be life insurance or a false death on a life certificate. Somebody did too much here. This was an injustice, a crime. They're stuck. I told you they're stuck. They're not getting away with this. Okay, they're stuck. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. They did it to themselves. They don't have a leg to stand on. They don't have a defense for what they've done. They want something unblocked. It's not going to be unblocked. Okay, they're fighting here. They're heartbroken. They have to let this go. They're not renting space in your head. You have no obstacles here. They can't hang a false narrative on you. They can't restrict you or whatever this is. They have to let this go. You're not stuck in your head. Whatever this is. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, they didn't care. So somebody doesn't care. They didn't give a shit about you. They didn't give a shit about anything. This is heartbreaking. This family. That's why you let go of your family. If it's your family or it's a group, or they're getting let go of from a family's letting go of them, or a group's letting them go. Letting go of somebody was jealous, promiscuous, jealous, a bully, a tyrant. Wow, somebody's mad, somebody's pissed. Queen of Wands, male or female. They're very codependent. They can't make it on their own. Underhanded, they might use smacks to get what they want, or that's what they said about you. They were definitely maybe doing magic as well. They were celebrating something. Okay, they were celebrating this with their friends. People are now talking. Somebody's really mad. Somebody wants to reconcile with you, and somebody's jealous and mad they want to reconcile. Place it, or they're mad that you're going to be celebrating. Take it for whatever that is. They're mad that you're happy. People see that you let go of your family or this group. Whoever this is, I don't know who. Or they're getting let go. Someone's abusive. Somebody can't direct the show any longer. This could have been the one at the helm here. Guiding everybody. Misguiding, I should say. That's exactly what they were doing. Guiding these people down a really bad road. Yep. Somebody's in their emotions. It could be drinking, male or female. Somebody's really malicious, ruthless, careless, and cruel. Emotionally manipulative, or they were emotionally manipulated by this person. I'm not giving them an out. It is what it is, okay? Somebody was very self-serving, self-absorbed, okay? And now they can't control their emotions because they know you know. They know everybody knows. This is awareness, judgment. They're under divine judgment. You call judgment maybe, and or a judgment's been rendered. They have to make a decision. Somebody's made a decision. They want a second chance now. I don't know. They have to take accountability. It's radical acceptance. It's a wake-up call. This is victory, success, reward, recognition. Or somebody was bragging about doing this. They were showing off. You're going to be celebrating, or they were bragging and celebrating with their friends. Place it for, wherever it belongs in your life. Something's a mess here. It's a big fucking mess. Whatever they've incurred. You could be out in the public eye. And people are talking now. It doesn't have to be a celebration. But you are. Somehow people see you in the public and they see that whatever they said about you is bullshit. You're still alive, or you're not missing, and or you're not an addict, you're not a drunk, whatever this is. You're not selling your butt. You know what I'm saying, right? Whatever lies they said about you, you're not abusive, you're not in jail, you're not in rehab, whatever this is. You're not missing. The people are talking, and they got a lot of burdens on their back. They don't know what to do. It's getting too heavy to carry. It's an ending of a cycle. They are stuck. This is stuck. They didn't anticipate this. There's no contingency plan. They don't know what to do. They're stuck waiting. And the more they wait, the more bills they accrue. The more people hound them and bug them. What's going on? When are we getting paid? Yeah, there's no communication. So they stopped communicating with the people they were working with. Or this is bad news. Somebody lied, threw rocks, and hit hands. They felt entitled, and they're a drama starter. Drama, it's all drama where they are. They can't handle it. They're worried. They can't eat or sleep. They're burdened. 9 of Swords. They're trying to keep something in balance, but something's getting ready to blow up in their faces. They're worried that you're balanced in alignment. A decision's been rendered. I just heard damned if I do, damned if I don't. Whatever they decide to do, whether they decide to do anything, they could be just deciding not to do anything. The decision's going to be made for them one way or the other. So they might as well decide. Act now. You know what I mean? Get it over with. Yeah, you're still single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. Or they're worried that they're going to be alone. 9-9. You could be a business owner. You don't have to be, or they are. You're minding your own business. They're all alone. They're using emotional blackmail to get their way. Somebody doesn't care who they hurt. They really don't. Male or female. They're superficial, shallow, and selfish, okay? They have addictions. They neglected something. This looks like shame. Like, I can't believe I did that. You have 9 out of 10 pentacles. Or you're going to be the one that's the soul. Yeah, somebody got caught. They have to come clean. Oh, that ain't no lie, I just heard. They're not getting away with this. If they made up stories about you, you're not a liar, you're not a cheater, you're not a thief. It's the opposite here, okay? They lied on the stand for sure, or on official paperwork. They doctored some paperwork or something. Yep. Everybody's seeing through the illusions here. All that glitters isn't gold. Running out of viable options. They can't cover this up any longer. This could be you or somebody else. I'm hearing it could be some sort of judge or somebody with authority. It could be you or somebody else, male or female, speaking some truth, setting boundaries, and cutting people and things out. You could be out there speaking the truth somehow, some way. You mourned these people already a long time ago. It could be a doctor as well. Somebody with authority for sure. And they're not messing around. Somebody's speaking the truth. Very discerning, astute, intelligent, wise, and intuitive. They're going to be speaking harshly. This one looks like, oh, very sad to hear this. I don't know if it's somebody you know or not, or if this is you. I'm sad to tell you, but you're going to go to jail. You're going to have to pay this back. You're going to have to sell everything you own to pay this back. Whatever this is, whatever they've done. This could be an institution that these people are working with, or they colluded with. I don't know. Someone's not looking too good, not too proud of themselves. This could be on the good side, the bad side, I don't know. She's not, see, her eyes are closed and looking down as if there's a bit of shame here, or just disgust or disappointment. The place where it belongs. Yeah, seeing clearly what's happening here. There's no more stalemate, okay? There's no more, they have to make a decision now. Shit or get off the pot. There's no more game playing. It's in reverse. You saw clearly what this is. Somebody else is seeing clearly what this is. There's no more denying it. You're not mentally conflicted at all. Somebody did something too quickly. They let go of something too quickly. The Knight of Wands was beneath that. So, yeah, they're ashamed of themselves. They let go of something. They didn't do their due diligence, their fiducial duties. They didn't do something. I just heard I have to recuse myself. So it could be a judge, a JP, a judge, something like that. Recusing is for judges, though. They're going to have to step aside and let somebody else take over. Because they've been compromised. They can't preside over this, or they're close with whomever. They know whomever was doing this. Place it where it belongs. Maybe they got paid off. I don't know. Maybe they didn't do their due diligence and they just took it for granted. Took somebody's word for it. You know what I mean? Because oh, I know you. Oh yeah, we're close. We're buds. You know what I'm saying? They let something go based off of lies. Yep, this is a change here. Ooh. Gold diggers and cloud chasers. They see clearly what these people are doing. Taking a big gamble. A lot of them. I'm waiting for payday. They're waiting for that fucking roulette ball, marble, whatever it's called, to land on their numbers. Yeah, somebody impersonated you and forged your signature. They were holding you back. This is posers and players. They felt entitled. People are mad now. They are mad. There's nothing they can do. There's been no action. Ace of Wands beneath that. They can't take any action. They can't complete this. Oh, but this was a genius plan. Aren't I a genius? I thought of it. No, you're not a genius. You're a criminal. Puppet master. Yeah. Somebody was directing them how to do this. Pulling the strings. They had somebody in a high office pulling strings for them. They were pulling strings, getting people to argue with you, pushing them away out of your life. It was a big production, yeah? Pulling strings to release this money into their control, into their custody or this property. Somebody's feeling really unstable and insecure. They have no protection. They have no savings. So the jig is up. They're going to have to let this go. They can't keep holding something back away from you. Yeah, people are fighting, finger pointing, blaming one another. Somebody's getting rid of them, or they're letting them go, or releasing something. They were gaslighting you and others. Mind games, poking the bear, reactive abuse. They can't handle the conflict. They can't. You took the high road and walked away with your head held high. This is a backfire. This is bad news. They didn't communicate something with you. They're all up in arms right now. They can't move forward. Everybody's fighting because they can't move forward because they need you. They need something from you. Essentially, the power's in your hands. They have no power. They're powerless. This was a scam and everybody knows it. They have no support. They have no money coming in now. They are reckless, careless, and foolish. They took unnecessary risks. They thought you were the clown. They thought they were clowning you. They thought you were naive and gullible. It turns out it was them. It's the reverse now. Yeah. It is what it is. No new beginnings for them. They never supported you. They didn't want to give you any offers, or you're not accepting their offer because you're not naive. They thought you were. You know that they're reckless. You're not being reckless. Oh. They lied on the stand. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. They want power and control. Somebody's a bully and a tyrant. Be careful, male or female. They're very distorted. They had somebody bending for public pressure. They had somebody doing stuff for them in the background. Somebody has no control. They had no authority, lost authority or abused it. In their pride. Very prideful. This is somebody that likes to push their weight around. Doesn't take no for an answer. They got major problems here. They believe their own hype. They know they're not all that. They might have a job or something like that that's impressive. But how they got there, very questionable. Yeah, they're in debt. They can't play games anymore. They dropped the ball on this one. The grenade has exploded. They're in debt. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul now, because the longer that you're not doing what they want you to do, the more money they're losing. They can't play games anymore. They wanted to profit off of you. They can't. This is a huge fucking loss. I tell you, it's a boardroom of some sort. This is a get-rich-quick scheme. Greedy, selfish, materialistic, money-motivated, bullies, lazy, jealous, and very codependent. Bad with money. This could be money managers for all we know. Male or female. Yeah, they're paranoid right now. They're hurting for money. They're grasping at straws, I just heard. You overcame, you persevered, and you put up boundaries. You're looking at them going, now what? Now what? Now you know I know. I've known all along. Now what? You're blocked. You're a warrior. Now they see that. You're made for this. You stayed mentally and emotionally balanced, stable, mature, loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet. A lot of intuition, though. You're just sitting here going, now what? Ball's in your court. Oh, sorry, it's in mine. Oh, now what? Okay, we just gotta wait. Yeah, you're gonna have to give this up. Wow. They're gonna have to give this up, let this go. They're humiliated. They wanted to humiliate and disgrace you. They're humiliated. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You let it go. You let the past go. You let it all go. You didn't allow it to affect your now or your future. That's the way it should go. They rejected you. If it's any kind of paperwork, an inheritance of some sort, they took your name off. They rejected you. They ignored you. They didn't talk to you. They didn't want to share with you. No sharesies. Now they're their heads barely above water here. They're grieving and they're regretting and they're having a pity party. People are rejecting them that they were working with. Wow. They don't know what to do. They're drowning. They're drowning. Truth and clarity. That's because they got exposed. This illumination. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. If not happy just now, you will be. Keep those vibes up. Stay happy. It's been a roller coaster ride for you. I get it. This is illumination for sure. They're exposed. You foresaw this. You were just sitting here preparing. You were prepared. You have a lot of intelligence. You saw this. You saw how this was going to go. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. Okay? You're going to lose a few battles, but you're going to win the WAR, right? It's okay to lose some battles as long as you win the war. That's the way it goes. You foresaw this. You're expanding your horizons. You're not looking back. It is what it is. So I'm picking up, they were plotting and planning. Your ships are coming in really quick now. Do you know that somebody's really angry? Okay? They were gaslighting you and others. Somebody could be at a distance. They were attacking you. If you are online, the analytics says it all. They were attacking your, whatever you do for a living. That's okay. You'll get it back. Okay? Yeah. Did I stutter? Something's happening quickly. They're in a rush. They can't afford to wait any longer. They might bum rush you, I just heard. They might try to rush something. They might show up at your home, your business, call you, ask you for information, ask you for something. They might try to swindle you. They're in a hurry right now. Bear in mind, this guy's wearing a gas mask, so they might be trying to gaslight you some more. Can we speak? Oh my gosh. It's the Ring of Fire tonight, right? Is it a solar eclipse or tonight or today? I can't remember now. Solar eclipse, so it's during the day. Knight of Swords. And Saturn is now in Aries. Something like that. Knight of Swords, where are we going? Something's happening quickly. The truth is getting around quickly. This is not wish fulfillment. There might be some sort of a raid. I just heard numbers are going to go up. This could be the market. Numbers are going to go up quickly here. Wow. This is not their wish fulfillment. Somebody's feeling ashamed of themselves. They're trying to hide this from the public. They were attacking you and they had no spiritual protection? Wow, okay. Online. They're attacking you. Online. But somebody's watching and waiting. They're under investigation. They're under surveillance. Somebody got curious and looked you up. They could have said you were unalived and everything. But they heard all these nasty stories about you. So they thought, well, let me go check what this person looks like. And they looked you up somewhere online maybe. And they found out you're still alive. Whatever this is, somebody learned some interesting information here. You're very clever, or somebody else is clever. You're speaking the truth. This is the truth, the God's honest truth. This is delayed communication from afar. This is law and order. A doctor, lawyer, judge, some sort of authority figure. It could be you or somebody else, male or female. Place it where it belongs. Somebody's very decorated. Could be Archangel Michael as well. It could be the police. It could be military. Take it for what the truth is up. Okay. Somebody's very intelligent here. They have authority to speak. They have authority. They're coming in. I don't know about you. I love men in uniforms. I really do. They're pretty chic. Yep. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody losing their jobs. Something didn't work. They have no discipline. They can't master their emotions. Somebody's taking action here. Something didn't work. Someone's not working, and they're maybe supplying themselves, supporting themselves from whatever this is. Taking action. They have to cut their losses. So he's taking some sort of action coming back towards you, or they can't come back. Place it where it belongs. They can't leave. This is a losing proposition. Somebody's refusing to move on. Lovers. A decision's being rendered. They can't leave something, a contract. Somebody needs to take action. They're contemplating, praying, strategizing. Okay, they need to put something to rest with you. They know this is against the law. They know, I don't know, something's corrupt. It could be a judge that's recusing themselves. It could be a false prophet. It could be a warlock. It could be a divorce or separation. It could be a crime. Somebody abused their authority. A leader. So somebody replaced another. There you go. Male or female. Okay, they're realizing, they're looking at this power of attorney or this doppelganger. Somebody's scared. Somebody has no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. This was unfair, unbalanced. Somebody's now aware of what's happening. Somebody's taking action. You're innocent. Wow. It was all a shell game. It was all bullshit. You're innocent. Somebody has a crush on you, by the way. Male or female, doesn't. Something to do with an apology. They have to issue an apology. They have to set this straight and balance it out. Wow. So somebody's coming in to do something. Somebody got a power of attorney and they're afraid. They have no integrity. This is humbling for somebody because they said that you are unstable mentally, or you have addictions, or something's unfair. They can't find you. You're in rehab. You're locked up somewhere. Somebody went looking. Somebody's sorry here. They're feeling some sort of sorry. You consciously know who it was. Maybe it could be somebody younger than you. It could be a child. Or childlike. I don't know. You're too childlike. Maybe you're... that could be the other thing too. You have a lot of problems. You don't understand how money works, or how to own a property or business. We have to take care of it for them. It's somebody representing you because you can't do it. Could have been done. This could have been since you were a kid. This is fucked up, I just heard. Yep, they were putting on a big production. What I said, it's a soundstage, right? It's all been a lie. It's all been a lie. Somebody believed these lies for so long. Just like we all believed it was the moon landing, you know? Some still believe it, but I don't take it for whatever it is, okay? Just, if you look at the news today, you see that conspiracies weren't conspiracies. They were the actual truth, but, you know, to each his own. We can believe whatever we want to believe, right? Just know that what's going on in the world today, both sides are evil. And they're trying to push us to make bad decisions so they can take over 100%. Do you understand? It's all a ploy. It's all theater. Bear that in mind. Don't do anything rash or stupid. Don't go out in the streets where they're going to call, what do you call it? When oh, what's it called? Where you have to go and go indoors and you can't leave your home. Martial law. That's what they're waiting for. Just so you know. So, this was nothing but lies. Truth be told in reverse. This was really fucked up, unbalanced, unfair. They said you were crazy, you're sick, you're dying, whatever this is. They can't recover from this at all. It was all about money. There's an investigation. They left you on your own. They never were there to help you. If they said they were watching over you, doing things for you. Yeah, something. They thought it was never going to end, the gravy train. Oh, this is so good. Good. This is gold diggers and cloud chasers, but it's ending. This is fated, okay? This is yours. Your destiny. The divine has stepped into the house, into the building. Yep. Illumination. Okay. They tried to break you. You bent. You didn't break. Congratulations. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. You're going to be extremely happy soon. This is illumination. They're being exposed. These drama starters, right? They're going bankrupt. They're facing legal issues. They're creeping on you. I mean, they're stalking you. They're harassing you. This is hate crimes being committed against you, I just heard. Vile. Vile. Wow. This was vile. Cruelty. Psychological torture. Mind games, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't come back from these mind games. You did. So this is really serious, whatever they did here. This is what they did was very serious. This is going to give them a lot of time in jail. Yeah, nightlife. They were partying it up on your dime, laughing at you. Something to do with striptease. They took a huge gamble for sure. So they went to Vegas, spent the money. It's easy to spend other people's fucking money, right? It's so much fun, isn't it? But when it's your money and you had to work for it, and or you have to, be careful with it. You wouldn't be acting like this. Somebody's really two-faced. Double life, cheater, backstabber. Oh, I went traveled around the world with this money, and I went to party, and I brought my friends with me. Oh, yeah, I'm big, and my friends just love me. I got a lot of ass. Oh, yeah. I was so popular for a little while. You're going to be really popular in jail, okay? If that's what you're after, it's a big ego, right? You're going to be really popular in jail. I'm going to make sure of it. I guarantee I'm going to make sure of it. I don't get mad. I don't get mad because I know the divine pays back in kind. Where are we going with this? How are we ending this? Read for the collective, please. 2. Jig is up. Secrets are coming out. They were talking mad shit. This was unwise counsel. Not very wise. Somebody thought they were all that. Thought they were a genius. An evil genius. You're just evil. You're not a genius. Balance. Justice. 11. You're higher vibing than these people. I'm not saying you're better than anybody, but you put in the work, okay? You're not karmic. You've ascended and elevated in life, and you're trying to. We should be all trying to ascend and elevate. Do better than yesterday. They might be coming to your home. That person wanting to fight with a sword in their hand, but you're being protected. They can't come near you. Somebody tried to triangulate you. They've got monitoring spirits trying to spy on you. Yeah, 32. Higher powers involved. Dealing with institutions, contracts. Could be spiritual high ranking as well. Congratulations. Somebody's trying to wrap you up in something. Or somebody got wrapped up in this because somebody else wrapped their tentacles around them, Either they lifted their skirt to invite them in, or, I don't know, place where, male or female, place where it belongs. Could be a marriage as well. Something stinks here. So, yeah, as a third party inserted themselves here, or there's a decision being rendered, you've ascended, or this is something to do with a contract. Lessons. The lovers has always been about lessons. There's highs and lows with the lovers. You know that you have a relationship like this. It's going to be basically you're with this person, whether it's love, friendship, family, and or work. It's basically to learn lessons and to elevate, right? That's what it is. They don't want to learn them. They can stay where they are. They can stay where they are, but why be so mad? Why take it out on you? You didn't do anything to them other than, you're not allowing them to get away with this. You didn't do anything. Why are they so mad at you? Stupid. Then this is distraction. So they try to distract you. The modern daily environment is a chattering chaos of information and opinions. Staying on top of it all is an impossible task, but many people keep trying nonetheless. The media pitches in to pluck away at your ability to focus. Your attention span is being whittled away by small diversions and endless electronic input. You've forgotten what it's like to operate on your own without sharing every thought and experience with others. These distractions are pecking at you like restless birds. Sorry. Shoo them away. In the dark aspect, information addiction is insidious. Evaluate and correct your habits. So you might be spending too much time online. I know I have, and I do sometimes. Or they're waiting for you to post. They want to see what you're doing. This could be for them. Instead of dealing with what they need to deal with, they're too busy sticking their nose in your business. You know what I'm saying? Trying to thwart you, trying to think of a plan around to get around this dilemma they're in. It's not just a dilemma. It's a fucking... It's done. They're done. Improvisation here. Don't worry if you don't have a solid plan for how to proceed. Many things are actually better when they develop spontaneously, organically, playfully. Let each step of the process lead you onward to the next. This can refer to a project, an adventure, a relationship, or whatever else you're fretting about at the moment. Rather than scrambling to gather everything all at once and make it perfect, improvise with what you have on hand and allow room for serendipity. In the light aspect, the process of improvisation may reveal unknown genius in you. So you're exploring. I mean, I was thinking about that last night. There's certain things that's happening this week for myself, and I'm unsure how it's going to work out, how I'm going to do it, blah blah blah. But I just said to myself, just go with it. Just go with it. Handle it as it comes. You know what I mean? I gave myself a little pep talk. You know what I'm saying? Wish. Wish in one hand, wish in the other, and shit in the other. Yeah, 32 wish. The universe is conspiring in your favor now, and it's time to make a wish. A big wish. Big fish. Oh my gosh. Big fish. That movie, it always reminded me of my dad, because my dad used to tell wild stories when we were kids, that is. But big fish, big wild stories. It's in keeping. Wow. If there's something you want that you haven't let yourself believe in, go ahead and believe. Belief is what turns wishes into reality. But do be careful what you wish for. Be specific. Don't ask for true love if your environment can't sustain it. Don't ask for a happy ending if you aren't prepared to compromise. The process of making your wish will clarify what needs to change in your life to make room for it. And then poof, your wish will come true. And the light aspect, you do get more than one wish, but use them wisely. Like, don't make a wish and go, oh, I want a long weekend in Vegas. You get nothing to show for it but a hangover and maybe an STD. You know what I'm saying? And broke. Well, an example I was thinking about that came into my head when I was reading this is maybe you want a dog or a cat. Right? Maybe you don't have enough money to provide. Maybe you're just barely making it for yourself. To get a dog or a cat, you have to pay vet bills. You have to buy what they need, the food, medicine, whatever they need. You have to be there to be able to walk them, especially a dog. You know what I'm saying? You have to walk a dog so many times a day. If you can't do that, it's not wise to get one. Some people do get pets and then they realize they're not cut out for it. I use pets because I don't want to use kids. I mean, you have kids, you can't just give them back, right? Unfortunately, but that was the analogy that came into my head was animals. People get animals and they have their heart in the right place to begin with, but at the end of the day, they shouldn't have done that because it's the animals that's suffering, right? They get uprooted again, maybe go to a little pound or given to a family that they're not familiar with. It's kind of sad. It's really sad, you know? So whatever you're wishing for, make sure it's the right thing for you at this time. Maybe you just have to wait a little longer. Maybe it's not for you at all. So you have to discern whatever that is, okay? Whatever it is that you're wishing for. How are we ending this, please? Never going to happen. Something's never going to happen. Yeah, 666. They have to balance something out. The number of the beast. Somebody's been ignoring their guts. The gut. Doors opening for you. They might show up at your door. I'm getting this weird feeling that they want to show up at your door. This beast might be at your door. Deep spiritual connection. They're going to try to convince you that, oh, if it's a partner, you know what I mean? We're meant to be together. Open your door. Or your family, or we're best friends. I don't know. Place that where it belongs. It's not in everybody's story, but there could be a higher level soulmate connection coming in for you as well. Maybe it's somebody coming to talk to you about this shit. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe you've met them. Maybe you're with them already. I don't know. Look deeper. Something's hidden. Yeah, this is change for sure. 555. Money is more important than love. Maybe a Scorpio you're dealing with, or you're a Scorpio, or something happened in Scorpio season. Dealing with the underworld, one place where it belongs. Somebody's planning a move. They're getting kicked out. Somebody's very two-faced. There's an emotional outburst ahead. 2 weeks from now, or last 2 weeks, place it where it belongs. A timeout. They're on timeout. Maybe you're going to be moving in the next 2 weeks. News of legalities. There we go. Replace your fear with faith. You're being very protected here, and your prayers have been heard. I like this for you. Congratulations. I hope this puts a smile on your face today. And I hope you have a beautiful day, by the way. And until next time, take care.